Top of the morning to you. I just thought I'd do a quick video before I start homeschooling. This video is one I haven't done for a while. It is the tarot of the week, so where I pick a tarot card and a rune sometimes to give you a focus for the day and for what's going on for you. To be honest, I do this more for myself. It helps me to stay focused on something for the day, but I try and pick something that I feel is going on collectively for people out there. Whew, I'm outside today because it's a beautiful morning. Can you hear the birds? There's a robin around here somewhere and a wren and lots of starlings and pigeons. But yeah, it's nice to be out with them in the morning. So anyway, let me see what we've got today. Okay, so today's focus is going to be on this card, which is the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups represents your choices, dreams, things that you have in your mind, and I think this actually does quite relate to everybody here. You've got your dreams and aspirations for things that you want to do, and I've heard a lot of people saying the things I'll do when I'm free, when I'm out of where I'm at right now. But the thing is, we don't know how long we're going to be locked down or restricted in what we can do, but the trick is to find where you aren't restricted. What things can you do for yourself right now? Like for instance, you know, if I wanted to manifest open space and having my own farm, if you like, you know, I can't do that right now. It's in the pipeline. I'm manifesting what I want. So I'm working in my space and being grateful for the space that I've got right now and working with that. I have a garden space here that I can work with, that I can do things with. I looked after some animals recently that helped me feel like I'm living the life that I want to live. There's so much that you can do if you open your mind and your heart to the things that are available to you. So look at this card. Obviously there's 7 cups and each cup holds something. At the top there's a castle, there's a cat, there's a dragon, there's a rainbow, there's flowers, there's a butterfly and there's a mermaid. So I want you to take a moment just to see which one you're drawn to. Which cup resonates with you the most on this card. Sorry if I'm shaking a little bit, it is actually colder than I thought it was. And then I want you, once you've picked that card, what does that symbol mean to you that's in the cup? How does it resonate with you? Like for instance, the castle could be to do with where you're living at the moment. Are you happy with where you're living? Are you happy with that space? If not, what can you do to change that? Say if you can't afford to move out right now, how can you make the space where you are living look more like home to you? Yeah, so like redecorating, changing something, moving some furniture, it all helps to free ourselves. And the cat, what does the cat mean to you? For some it might mean a new pet, or which, you know, that's very possible at the moment if you've got a spare £2,000. But you can offer to walk somebody else's pet, or, you know, help out somebody else who has animals if you can't afford to buy your own at the moment. But that one, the cat one, can also be symbolic about magic. So your abilities as a magician to focus on your own power. Perhaps take a look into ancient magic and see what it means to you. And the dragon, what does the dragon mean? It's a red dragon, so it might bring up feelings of Wales. Maybe you wanted to go on holiday to Wales and you haven't been able to at the moment. My mum lives in Wales. And we managed to go and visit her just before the lockdown. And when they went into lockdown, we managed to get out. It was okay, and we weren't putting anybody at risk. We weren't at risk ourselves. So it was okay, you know. So perhaps take an evening where you look back on pictures of holidays that you've been on, that you've enjoyed together. And take yourself somewhere near a body of water. We've got lots of nice rivers. I'm sure where you live there's a body of water somewhere that can feel like you're in a holiday destination. Yeah, make the most of what is here, what is with you right now. And the rainbow. What does the rainbow mean to you? It could be that perhaps you've been in a negative spiral recently, so you could do with seeing that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, or just being present with the rainbow. Never mind what's at the end of it. It's the journey, not the destination. So live in that rainbow. See the world in colour. See it for what it is. The flowers, I would say, are symbolic of spring, hope for spring. It's like when you see the first snowdrops of the year, isn't it? It's hope that spring is actually approaching. Brighter days are coming. And the cup with the butterfly. To me, I'd say transformation. Maybe you are at the moment coming through a transformation which sometimes can feel painful, upsetting, but know that you are going to make it through, and when you come through that, you're going to feel like you've achieved something. Yeah, but also with the butterfly, it can be about that just absolute freedom to fly around. And the mermaid, this could be to do with emotions. So where can you take yourself to a body of water? Imagine yourself as a fish, as a mermaid, swimming, being free. I had this recently with a client, actually. The mermaid came up and it was luring her to go into the water, but her power animal was preventing her from going in. Because if you think about it, mermaids were always depicted as luring men to their death. So think about how maybe this cup, if you've chosen this one, it could be about where are you in relation to people around you. Do you feel safe? Do you feel that people have your best interests at heart? So if you've picked that cup and there's a feeling like that, it might be trying to tell you something. But as well, at this time, it's listening to your dreams, understanding those. Yeah. But allowing yourself to realise that you are free. You're more free than you realise. It's just opening yourself up to what the possibilities are. With this card, we have the rune Dagas. Okay. So Dagas is a rune of enlightenment. I think Dagas actually means daylight. So this one is where it highlights for you what needs to change. So it'll bring to light any area. So if you picked a cup on there and you picked something that you think, okay, yep, so I want to look at how I can change my environment. Yeah, there might be old stuff in that environment that brings to light. So you might have memories that come forth now to do with that space. It might be somebody else's stuff if somebody else was living with you. But also what Dagas can do, if you work with the energy of it, is speed things up. So it's a cycle, a daily cycle. So each day we can allow that cycle bring into light what can be collapsed for you. So again, I'll use the example of, say, if you live in a space you don't want to be living in it anymore, maybe because somebody's moved out of it that you did love, that you don't love anymore. This might be about clearing out that old stuff. So it's bringing to light the baggage and the things that are there that are holding you back from living in your true potential. Oops, just move that off there. Okay, so bringing things to light. This rune actually links with this one quite well, because this one's all about dreams, aspirations, choices. But both the rune and the card are teaching you that time is an illusion. See the wizard at the front? Yeah. illusions. So think about how time for you is an illusion. So every day is the dawn of a new day. Dagas represents the end and the beginning of a cycle. And every day a new opportunity awaits, no matter how trapped you feel you are at the moment. So change something today. So I'm going to leave you to focus on that today and see what it brings up for you. Perhaps try and write it down in a journal if you can. And if you'd like any extra guidance with anything like this, I'm doing video sessions at the moment. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a blessed day.